What's up, y'all? Sean here. I go by Taylor Exchange on YouTube, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about my life as a full-time reseller. And one of the things that's most important in any reseller's life is sourcing. I went to a couple garage sales and estate sales over the weekend, and a lot of people wonder, like, well, what do you buy to sell and how do you know what to buy? The trick is looking up sold comps on eBay. So as I've been building this business on the side with my other previous full-time job, I would constantly look up comps on my phone, and then I finally figured out what sells. And whenever you figure that out, it's almost like shooting fish in a barrel, because you go to these places, things are undervalued, and you know exactly what it costs to ship the item, you know how much you can pay for the item, and ultimately you know how much they're going to sell for and around how fast they're going to sell. So I'm going to show you guys a few clips of that. I'll tell you guys like how it's been going, you know, sourcing this many items that I need to provide enough money for me and my family.
He said 75. Well, he said 100. It's wrong. He said, okay, 75.
That was the first garage sale of the day. It was just kind of a random sign we saw leaving the neighborhood to go to one that's actually on my list. I decided to go to that one first because they didn't advertise on Facebook, and I thought maybe there'd be less people at this one. They didn't have like that much stuff that I was interested in. They did have a lot of items, but I found the Woolrich flannel button up. That one had like some fish on it. It's an extra large, so it's a really good size. I typically don't pick up like that much Woolrich just because there's not a lot in my town, but if it's like a fleece like that one, definitely is a good buy. And then the Levi's I picked up are your 505 3432s. They have tears at the leg opening, but I paid $1 a piece for those, so that's about as cheap as you can get it, and that's a great pickup for the start of the day. I just need to find more items, so we're gonna head to the next one. Hey, how's it going, guys? So we've hit a couple more garage sales since the last clip, and I found some American Eagle shorts. They're women's size 6. I paid $3 a piece for these, probably the most I would want to pay for these. They typically sell, you know, for like 15 to 20 bucks. I also picked up some North Face like women's running shorts and some Nike dry fit running shorts for $1 a piece. That was at the same sale. And then I wanted to show you guys this too. It's not really in my wheelhouse, but this woman had an old box from her grandmother's, and these are all different Hot Wheels. This one caught my eye. It's a Simpsons Nuclear Waste van, and it is from 1975. This van sells for about $16. So I paid $3 for the whole box, and I think it's just like a little fun thing to kind of look through. I'll probably end up lotting them up by decade. Most of them are from the 70s, and they've been played with quite a bit. But, you know, it's just kind of like a little fun thing, a little impulsive. The next sale we went to that I just walked away from was really good. They had a pair of these Cool pants. These are size 32-32. Cool is an excellent hiking brand. I may fit in these, so I may end up keeping them and trying them out, but regardless, it's a great pickup. I paid $3 on the Cool jeans. I picked up this North Face jacket. It's a full zip. It's got like some highlighter yellow on it and like this black deal. It's a medium, so my size again. The guy was the same size as me, so that's pretty nice. I think I paid $3 on the jacket as well. It'll likely sell for like 30 to 40 bucks, just depending. I picked up some Quicksilver flat front shorts, navy blue. These are a 33, so you know, that's a pretty good pickup. I only paid $2 for the shorts. I picked up another pair of shorts. It's Levi's 508. It's like this light blue color. These are a size 32, and yeah, you know, $3 again on the shorts, so not too bad. Shorts and cargo shorts have been selling well for me, but shorts sell well as well. And finally, I picked up this O'Neill floral short sleeve button shirt here. Really nice. I mean, it's got a really nice feel to it. I don't really know what it's made of. maybe like linen. I think it's a linen shirt just because of how light it is. So I may wear that at the lake and then maybe sell it like after I get tired of it. So not bad. You know, we've been out for like 2 hours and haven't been too many sales because I've been going to them on Friday, so I've hit up a lot of the sales in town. But you know, nonetheless, we've spent really really low dollars and are coming away with some good products, so doing good. All right, so it was about to be 10 o'clock and we were kind of close to the Goodwill in town, so I decided to go there. And I noticed something for the first time. On Saturdays, there's not a huge pile of people waiting to get into Goodwill like during the week, and a bunch of the regulars weren't there. So I only spent about 15 minutes in there and I bought 5 items. One of the items I bought was this cinch ADA Auto jean. Cinch is typically like a men's jean, Western wear. This is a woman's jean though, and I think there was like 12 listed with 20 something sold, so pretty good. And those margins were in the, you know, mid 20s to $30 range. Next pair of jeans I picked up were American Eagle. Now American Eagle can be tricky because it's a really saturated brand. This is the artist cut, I guess, and it's a size 4. I know the artist cut is kind of special. The bigger the size on jeans typically is better. I didn't really run comps on those, but all the jeans in my thrift store are $3.99 at full price, so you really can't go wrong buying them at $4. Next, pretty common Wrangler 20X. The X is Wrangler's like different, I guess, fancier style jean. Maybe it's different from like the 13 MWZs and whatnot, but this had an inseam of 34, and that's kind of like a magical inseam. They always seem to sell well for me. Last pair of jeans I bought was a BKE jean. That's from the Buckle. It's a Culture boot cut 34R. It's got like your thick stitch, you know. Some of the like cheaper jeans will be doing thick stitch nowadays, but it's always kind of a good sign to see if it's a BKE jean. Really good condition here, so solid money. And then I picked up an item that I'll probably use for myself. It's just a pair of Nike swim trunks, blue, men's medium. I only had one pair of swim trunks this year because I was kind of fluctuating in my size, and if not, you know, those still sell for like 20 bucks all day long, and I think I paid $1.49 for those shorts, so pretty good all in all. This is a truck. Definitely not full, but I probably have like a solid day's worth of listing with this stuff. What I mean by that is like I try to hit 20 a day in clothing, and then I'll list like some hard goods and whatnot, but I'd like to bump that up closer to like the 30-40 mark. It's just a matter of finding enough inventory. So I'll be taking some more out of town trips and trying to source in higher quantities like that. And I'm also passing out my business cards. I want to tell people in this town, like at the garage sales, that, you know, I'm interested in buying a lot of your old clothes, and you know, I've had a couple calls, and usually those are like your best bet because you're paying closer to like $1 for each pair of clothing items, sometimes 2. So I guess what's up, it's day 2 of sourcing on the weekend. It's a state sale reduction day, so I get text alerts from one of the bigger state sale companies in my town, and it's 50% off of all items. I went to this big house. I can show you it right here. It's massive. It's like a giant castle. It was just the first floor, and it looked like the closets were pretty picked through. That's the first thing I go to, and then I go to like the audio equipment and see if there's any high dollar items there. I only picked up one thing, but I only paid $2.50 for it. It's a Patagonia raincoat. It's a men's large. It's blue, probably vintage. I mean, I'm not sure exactly, but definitely a good score. I've been sourcing a lot lately since I've been full-time, and I'm gonna make a video on like how I've been doing it. I've been getting a lot of Facebook Marketplace deals, and it seems like if you can hit a deal with somebody who knows somebody who just lost like a lot of weight, you can typically get a lot of their wardrobe. So I found a couple of those deals, and I try to pay $5 or less per item, and my average sale price is, I don't know, it fluctuates, but it's kind of around the $24 mark, I think. So I'm just trying to run those margins, and it seems to be doing well. I have a lot of sales coming out through the weekend, and I just want to kind of share with you guys. Maybe I'll pull the GoPro. I actually forgot it was in my pocket. I'm currently rocking the camo cargo shorts from Hollister. It's one of those clothing items that I always wanted in high school and could never get. but now I have it, and I'm just gonna hit up the next sales. There's like 3 more in my town that I'm gonna hit up today, and that's just something that I'm focused on today, and then I'll get back to listing whenever I get home and maybe wash the truck up a little bit. So let's see what else I can find. I almost just had a heart attack. I could not find my GoPro. Like, I currently have it like stripped down without the case, without the handle, any of that stuff, and I couldn't find it. I was checking like my cargo pockets and my front pockets, and I think it just was in my bag with the clothes that I bought. So I went to the last estate sale, and there's a garage sale right next to the estate sale, and at the garage sale, I went there first, of course. I bought 4 pairs of jeans. I got some Wranglers. These are like I think the 13 MWZs. Yeah, 13 MWZs. They're 40-34, so it's got that 34 inseam. Definitely a good inseam length I like to look for. I also got these Levi 517s, 38 by 34. I bought another pair of Levi's 541s. These are the black pair. The size, for some reason, isn't on there, and I don't know why Levi does that sometimes. Maybe they're not. I'm not really sure why they don't do that. Maybe in a different factory that it came out of, but oh, 44-34. So it said it on this tag, which it's the 3rd tag that you go back to when you're looking at Levi's. So 34 inseam again, and then I bought 1 more pair of Wranglers. This is the Advanced Comfort 47 MACMS. It's a 40-32. So I paid. Oh, and I got some. I got a case for these Maui gyms. It's a brown case, but it's a matching case, and I didn't have a case, so I bought all that for $10 now. Pretty good margins on the jeans, you know. I get them pretty cheap here in Texas. There's a lot of jeans, but yard sales is definitely where you get the most bang for the buck. The best part about that pickup was the guy I bought it from. So he is a local reseller as well, and he buys storage lockers. Now, he focuses on video games, and then he sells a bunch of random stuff. So I've been to his garage sale before and made out pretty good on some gloves and some Guitar Hero stuff about a year ago. But this time, after, you know, making the purchase, I talked to him for a good minute about like my business and that I was full-time now, and I was like, do you sell clothes? He said no, but he comes across a lot of clothes in his storage lockers. So I gave him a business card, which I had made. It just has like my contact information, you know, and my business name is Taylor Exchange, just like the YouTube channel. My name's Sean Taylor, if you guys don't know. He said he would definitely be giving me a call, and I said, yeah, look, I can pay, you know, X amount of dollars per jean depending on the brand. I like to go no more than $5 a pair. But I was like, you gave me a great deal, and if you have a lot, I can buy a lot from you. Well, while I was talking to him, there's another gentleman who has been reselling for about 3 years, and he mainly buys shoes. And I said, you know, I'm interested in buying, you know, men's, women's jeans, men's tops and bottoms, and then I like to buy video games too. And he said he had a lot of video games that he sees and buys, but then he doesn't know, like, he doesn't get around to processing it. It's like he pushes them to the side because he doesn't want to mess with it. So those are exactly the type of people I want to find in my town that I can, hopefully they can be consistent sources of inventory for my business, because I'm trying to process, you know, a minimum of 20 items a day, which, you know, isn't really a lot, but enough to keep the bills paid. But I want to be pushing to that 40-60 item a day mark, and you can't do that unless you have that many items coming in. So that's definitely the goal every day. Find that, pass out business cards, and hopefully have good days. Today I spent a lot of time, but making the 2 connections that I made was worth the amount of time that I spent thrifting today. So not a lot of great finds over the weekend, but I found that during the week, hitting the thrift stores during the day proves to be the best time to find inventory. If I'm there right whenever the doors open, I can see the new racks and I can get a bunch of jeans to process. This gear that I have on now, the headband and athletic clothes, is typically what I do in the afternoon because it gets really hot here in Texas, and I like to get a little workout in and kind of stay active. And for some reason, this headband is helping me list faster and make more money. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Like shooting fish in a barrel.